Hey everyone, how you doing today? First and foremost, I want to apologize profusely that there was no video last week. Um, I was, I work from home and my sister works at a school and it was February break. And that's a wonderful thing, but she got wild hair and decided she wanted to do spring cleaning. And so I was helping out and I totally spaced that it was even remotely possibly Wednesday. And by the time I realized it was late, say Friday afternoon, so it was too late to make up for it. So you get me today. Um, I want to talk about spring because you know what's hitting me in the face right now? Natural sunlight. Yeah, there's something to be said for the way we feel when it comes to be springtime. Uh, More sunlight gives us more vitamin D, which makes us healthier, gives us more energy. And as the days get longer, we are better able to deal with things like depression, anxiety, stress, etc. Natural daylight just does that. The other thing that does it is fresh dirt, but that doesn't come for another month yet. You would not want to be sticking your hands into the dirt in my garden right now because it's frozen. It's very cold and it's covered in snow, but it's coming. I can feel it in my heart, in my bones. No, literally, I can feel it in my bones because my pain level has been going down. um, but this weekend is the start of fair season, sort of. My I belong to a group, most of you know, called the SCA, or the Society for Creative Anachronisms. And what we do is we recreate the Middle Ages and a little earlier, um, up to about the year 1604. Don't ask, long story. And we do it without the plague and the negative stuff. We're not interested in being negative and messing with people. But we do a lot of the costuming, the foods, the pageantry, the heraldry, etc. And it has been 2 years, 2 full years and a bit uh, since I have been to an SCA event. Part of that was because of COVID, and part of that was because I really burned out. And between all of the various things that were going on, plus COVID, I just couldn't deal anymore. And so I stepped back. And so now, since we did not have our big event in January, which is called Burka, which is an event that is generally, it's a giant marketplace. And while there are lots of fun things and fighting and sword fighting and arts and crafts and whatnot that go on, it's all about buying things. And for 2 years, our artisans and um, artists have been unable to sell their ware, and that is problematic because many of them rely on that money to get them through the year, to pay for their other events, etc. So, in their benevolence, our Baron and Baroness have decided that they will have something called the Isles of March. And so in Concord this weekend, we are having a big event at an empty, abandoned Sears building where we will have a royal court and an arts and sciences display. The only thing we won't have is food because COVID is still a concern, and so we're being very careful. It's a masked event, and it looks like we're going to have about 600 people there. And I got to say, this will be the largest thing that I have attended in 2 years and 2 months. And I'm okay with it. I'm ready. I've had mild COVID and I have triple vaxxed. So I'm ready. I'm ready to go out and see some people. And I'm excited because there are a number of people who are going to be picking up copies of my cookbook while I'm there. And so I get to take my cookbook along and I get to see 600 of my favorite people, and it's going to be good. Some of you may or may not know, I reached out to the Cheap RV Living blog, which is run by Bob Wells of van life fame. And I been speaking with Alan, who is the person, the gentleman who's in charge of their blog, guest blogging. And I got accepted as a writer, so I sent off my first food article today. Excuse me, about van life cooking. So if you're interested in van life stuff, that will be coming out sometime. I'll let you know. I don't have the deets yet, but when I get them, I will share them with you all. The Van Life Cookbook is still coming along. I got a little bit behind because I was sick, but not horrendously, and I'm still feeling good. I have not heard back yet from the publisher that I sent it off to, so fingers crossed on that. We're still waiting. What else? Well, if you happen to be a person who is going to the Isles of March and you would like a cookbook, let me know. And I will happily... Sorry, guys. I must be on film. I will happily get you your copy. You can pay me at the event. I'll be sitting somewhere near Harold's Point at the lunch hour and sharing books with people. What else? There was something else. Wow. My brain is just fried and I'm tired. I am going to be attempting either tomorrow or Friday to make some barley and whole wheat flatbreads, which I'm really looking forward to doing. These are a Viking recipe because I'm going Viking this weekend, which I haven't done in a while, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you are going to be there, come say hello to me. And if you're not, then look for me at New Hampshire Renaissance Fair, which is coming up fairly quickly here. New Hampshire Ren is the 2nd and 3rd weekends of May. So that's the 14th and 15th and the 21st and 22nd. So we will see you there. I will be selling cookbooks at the New Hampshire Ren Fair, which I'm very excited about. I will be doing a little bit of a cooking demo, although mostly it will be the rest of Serenity doing that because New Hampshire Ren is my home fair and I don't actually volunteer with Serenity, but in my own person. And so I will be doing the cleaning of the porta potties, the hauling of water to the water stage, to the stages and such, and emptying the garbage. So I'm infrastructure. And I'm proud of that, by the way. If you are on the fence about whether you would like to come to New Hampshire Ren Fair, I would like to urge you to come and visit. It will be the first one in 2 years, and people are very excited. We have a great lineup of awesome vendors that will be there, displays, musical acts, entertainment of all kinds, and of course our queen will be there and her court, and we have knights fighting, and I believe we have jousting. So I mean, there's just going to be so much stuff. I'm very excited to find out what's going on with or to see everybody at New Hampshire Ren. And I just wanted to remind people, if you're coming to New Hampshire Ren, when you pay your door fees going in, that money goes to charity. They pay, the running costs, but the vast majority of the money that is earned at New Hampshire Ren goes to the people of New Hampshire through the New Hampshire Food Bank, Meals on Wheels, and other charities. I think they were saying that they estimate in the last 15 years they've given $250,000 to charity. And that's just from a little Ren fair. think how wonderful it is. Just by going and enjoying yourself, you are helping out your neighbors. So, and remember, when you go to visit a Ren Fair, you don't have to be in costume. I do, but you don't. So if you want to come, you can. And if you want to be dressed up, talk to me. I'll help you come up with an outfit. I love helping people out, and I have a bunch of uh, stuff here that I'm more than willing to share with others. So, all right, folks, I am going off. I have some exercises to do and some coffee to drink, and then I have dinner to cook. Yum. Tonight is pineapple barbecue chicken thighs. Yum. I'll catch you guys next week, and I hope I see you at some of the upcoming events I'll be at. You guys take care.